My best friend stole my husband, then asked me to be her maid of honor. I never thought betrayal would come from the two people I trusted most. My husband Mark and I had been together for 11 years. High school sweethearts, married for 6, and my best friend Lily? She was basically my sister. We did everything together. Shopping, girls' trips, crying over breakups, celebrating promotions. She stood next to me at my wedding. I held her hand during her divorce. So when she started coming over more often while Mark was working from home, I didn't think twice. I thought I was lucky. The small changes. It started with tiny things. Mark guarded his phone. Lily suddenly dressed differently, tighter clothes, full makeup just to stop by. They laughed at inside jokes I wasn't part of. If I walked into the room, conversations stopped. Mark said I was paranoid. Lily hugged me and said I was her sister. I believed them. Because why wouldn't I? The first red flag I ignored. One night I came home early from work with a migraine. I heard laughter upstairs. Lily's laugh. Our bedroom door was locked. I knocked. Silence. Then Mark opened the door, shirtless. Lily was in the bathroom. She said she spilled wine on her dress. Mark said they were just talking. I apologized for interrupting. I still hate myself for that. The gaslighting. After that, things got worse. Mark accused me of being controlling. Lily said trauma from her divorce was making me insecure. They told me I was pushing them away, so I tried harder. I cooked more. I complimented Mark more. I invited Lily over even more. I thought love fixed everything. I was wrong. The message that changed everything. 3 months later, Lily accidentally left her tablet at my house. A message popped up. From Mark. I miss you already. Last night was perfect. My hands were shaking so badly I almost dropped it. I opened the chat. Pictures, videos, months of messages. They'd been sleeping together in my bed while I was at work. They joked about me. They called me clueless. Mark wrote, "She trusts us like idiots." Lily replied, "She always was too soft." That broke me more than the affair. The confrontation. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I waited. That night, I served dinner like normal. Then I placed the tablet on the table. Mark went pale. Lily started crying immediately. They talked at the same time. It was a mistake. It just happened. You were distant. It didn't mean anything. 11 years. Didn't mean anything. The double betrayal. Here's the worst part. They weren't planning to stop. Lily admitted they were in love. Mark said he'd been planning to leave me eventually. Eventually. After using my money. After using my house. After using my loyalty. I kicked them out. I packed Mark's clothes and threw them on the lawn. I blocked Lily everywhere. I filed for divorce. I cried for weeks. I thought that was the end. It wasn't. The unbelievable request. 6 months later, Lily showed up at my door. Pregnant? With Mark's baby. She smiled and said, "I'm getting married." I stared at her. To Mark. She nodded, then said the words I still can't believe. "I want you to be my maid of honor. Your family." I laughed. I thought it was a joke. She was serious. She said, "It would show there's no bad blood." The audacity. She told me I should be happy for them. That love is love. That I should move on. Mark texted me saying he hoped I'd be mature about it. Mature, after they destroyed my life. My revenge. Without screaming. I said yes. Lily hugged me crying. She said she knew I'd understand. I smiled. And planned. The wedding day. The venue was huge. White roses everywhere. Guests from both our families. People who knew me as Mark's wife. People who knew Lily as my best friend. They whispered when they saw me in the Maid of Honor dress. I held Lily's bouquet. I fixed her veil. I gave a perfect smile. The speech. When it was time for speeches, I walked to the microphone. Lily squeezed my hand. Mark avoided eye contact. I took a breath and said, "Hi everyone. For those who don't know me, I'm Mark's ex-wife and Lily's former best friend." The room went silent. I continued. "I met Lily when we were teenagers. I trusted her with everything, including my marriage. Gasps. Lily whispered my name. I ignored her. About a year ago, I discovered that Lily and Mark had been having an affair behind my back for months. In my home, in my bed. People stood up. Mark turned white. Lily started crying loudly. I kept going. They laughed about it. They mocked me and planned their future while I paid the bills. Someone shouted, "Oh my God!" I pulled out printed screenshots and handed them to the front row. The chaos. Guests started reading. Whispers turned to shouting. Mark's mother started crying. Lily's father looked like he might faint. Someone yelled at Mark. Another woman slapped him. Lily screamed that I ruined everything. I calmly said, "No, you did." I walked away. I placed the microphone down, took off my Maid of Honor bracelet, and walked out while the wedding collapsed behind me. The aftermath. The wedding ended early. Half the guests left. Some cut them off completely. Mark's family refused to speak to him for months. Lily posted online claiming I was bitter and crazy. But the screenshots spoke louder. Where I am now, it's been 2 years. I'm happier than I ever was with Mark. I met someone kind. Someone loyal. Someone who respects me. Lily and Mark? They constantly fight. Trust issues. Cheating rumors. Turns out, people who betray together don't stay loyal together. Shocking. Final thought. Losing them hurt. But losing people who can betray you is actually a blessing.